questions of the Honorable Garin to give back the floor to Honorable Terry Ridon. Please flash the document summary of transactions.
Thank you, Madam Chair. May we request the Executive Director to read number 2 to number 7 of this particular report.
Summary of transactions. VP Sara's accounts generated a total of 371 large transactions and 30 suspicious transactions from 13 October 2005 to 20 January 2026, with transaction amounts reaching as high as 55.158 million. Additionally, transactions involving other parties' accounts wherein VP Sara was identified as the beneficiary and or counterparty comprised 15 large transactions and 1 suspicious transaction from 20 June 2006 to 2 April 2025, with amounts reaching up to 7.44 million. Historical trend of transaction reports. A review of the AMLC database records show a total of 417 transactions amounting to approximately 3.92 billion from 2005 to 2026, reflecting substantial financial activity over a long period. Transaction activity was relatively limited in the earliest years, with only 1 transaction recorded in 2005, 540,000, before increasing significantly starting 2007, when transaction values surged to 208.15 million. Financial movements intensified between 2009 and 2013, with consistently high annual totals exceeding 400 million, including notable peaks in 2009, 704.93 million, 2010, 648.58 million, and 2011, 597.15 million. Activity gradually moderated from 2014 onward, with annual transaction values generated ranging between 40 million and 85 million, except for smaller movements in 2023, 4.78 million, and 2025, 1.06 million. A moderate uptick was again observed in 2024, 13.45 million, before declining in 2025 and early 2026, indicating reduced financial activity in the most recent period.
Kindly read the year-on-year amounts and number of transactions from 2005 to 2026, and also the grand total before proceeding.
Year 2005, number of transactions 1, amount 540,000. 2006, number of transactions 12, 185,485,299.4 pesos and 42 centavos. 2007, number of transactions 14, 208,154,545 pesos and 99 centavos.
Before proceeding, I'd like to state for the record that the net worth of the Vice President, as stated in the SALN for 2007, is only 7.250 million. Please proceed.
2008, number of transactions 7, 46,901,376. 2009, 27 transactions.
Before proceeding, I'd like to state for the record that for 2008, the net worth of the Vice President, as stated in her 2008 SALN, was only 18.493 million pesos. Please proceed. 2009.
2009, number of transactions 27, amount 704,928,792 and pesos and 32 centavos.
We would like to state for the record that for 2009, the net worth of the Vice President then was 18.281 million, as stated in her 2009 SALN. Please proceed.
Those manifestations are noted by the committee.
2010, number of transactions 34, amount 648,582,662.40.
Before proceeding, I'd like to state for the record that for 2010, the net worth of the Vice President then was 16.242 million as stated in her 2010 SALN. Please proceed.
Manifestation is noted.
For 2011, number of transactions 26, 597,152,536 pesos and 97 centavos.
I'd like to state for the record that for 2011, the SALN net worth of the Vice President was 14.271 million, as stated in her 2011 SALN.
Manifestation is noted.
In
Please proceed.
2012, number of transactions 15, the amount 407,875,524 and 23 centavos.
Before proceeding, we'd like to state for the record that the net worth of the Vice President for 2011 was 14,271 million as stated in her 2011 SALN. Please proceed.
Manifestation is noted.
2012, number of transactions 15, amount 407,875,524 pesos and 23 centavos. For 2013, number of transactions 14, amount 406,864,909 pesos and 28 centavos. 2014, number of transactions 15, amount is 252,427,031 pesos and 76 centavos. 2015, number of transactions 25, amount 85,141,813. 2016, number of transactions 13, amount 46,407,353 and 81 centavos. 2017, number of transactions
Before
20.
proceeding, we'd like to state for the record that the net worth of the Vice President in 2016 was 34,895,000 as stated in her 2016 SALN. Please proceed.
In 2017, there are 22 transactions amounting 46,391,903 pesos and 32 centavos.
If I may interrupt, this is only up to 2015, the table which is shown on the screen.
On the other side po, Madam Chair.
To be clear, there's a third column po.
Yes, you may proceed, Honorable Ridon.
No, we can flash the table again.
Kindly flash the table.
No, to be clear po, there's a column, next column po. You can see 2016 in the next column.
The next column after 2015
Yeah.
should be 2016. Secretariat, please.
No, it's flashed on the screen, Madam Chair. It's correct. We can go back to that particular slide.
Is it on the right? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it's correct, Madam Chair.
It's on the right side, 2016.
Yes. Are you done stating 2017 or no? Not yet.
At 2017, 22 transactions, 46,391,903 pesos and 32 centavos.
Before proceeding, Madam Chair, we'd like to state for the record that the net worth of the Vice President then for 2017 was 44,828,000 as stated in her 2017 SALN. Please proceed.
Manifestation is noted.
2018, number of transactions 26, amount 48,717,694 pesos and 84 centavos.
Before proceeding, we'd like to state for the record that the net worth of the Vice President then was 49,699,000 as stated in her 2018 SALN. Madam Chair, please proceed.
Manifestation is noted.
In 2019, number of transactions 34, the amount is 60,231,229 pesos and 77 centavos.
Before proceeding, we'd like to state for the record that the 2019 net worth of the Vice President was 55,613,000 as stated in her 2019 SALN. It is further noted that it was stated that she had no cash or deposits in that particular 2019 SALN. Please proceed.
Manifestation is noted.
In 2020, there are 29
Madam Chair, can I?
Honorable Diaz
Yes,
Suarez.
I just didn't catch the manifestation of Kong Terry. Can you repeat that statement again?
Honorable Ridon.
Further, we state for the record that for 2019, it was stated there that there was no cash on hand or there was no cash deposits in our 2019 SALN. Madam Chair.
Am I right to hear no cash deposits?
No cash deposits.
In
no
her
cash on
SALN.
hands in the SALN.
Thank you very
Madam
much
Chair.
for that clarification, Madam Chair.
Please proceed, ED, for 2020, please.
For 2020, number of transactions 29. The amount is 58,443,465 pesos and 89 centavos.
Before proceeding, we'd like to state for the record that for 2020, the SALN of the Vice President stated a net worth of 56,583,000, as stated in her 2020 SALN. Further, the SALN does not state cash on hand and cash deposits, Madam Chair.
Manifestation is noted.
Please proceed. 2021.
Quick interjection, Madam Chair.
Honorable Diaz-Garin.
Just to be clarified, to compare the statement of our AMLAC Executive Director vis-a-vis the question of the Honorable Ridon, ang ibig po ba sabihin dito base sa dokumento ng AMLC or ng AMLAC, merong transaksyon or merong kaperahan at ito ay dumadaan sa bangko?
Tama po.
It's a yes.
Yes.
So hindi po pwedeng itong datos nyo ay hindi dumaan sa bangko.
Tama
Does
po.
it necessarily mean a bank or any financial company?
Banks po.
And Madam Chair, Congressman Ridon was earlier saying that in the SALN, it was mentioned cash deposit zero or walang laman. Did I hear it right, Madam Chair, from Cong Ridon?
Honorable Ridon.
There is, to be very clear, there is no line item that there is cash or cash on hand or cash deposits.
So my
in the
question, Madam
SALN.
Chair, to AMLAC, sigurado po ba kayo dun sa pinapakita niyong datos? Dahil sa SALN nakasaad na wala, tapos dito may sinasabi kayong meron. Are you sure of the figures?
Sure po. This
Thank
is
you,
based
Madam.
on records, Madam Chair.
We may proceed to 2021. ED, please state the amounts.
For 2021, there are 30 transactions amounting to 52,893,074 pesos and 94 centavos.
Before proceeding, we'd like to state for the record that the net worth for 2021 of the Vice President was 65,308,000, as stated in her 2021 SALN. There's also no line item for cash and cash on hand, cash deposits in this particular SALN, Madam Chair.
The manifestation is noted.
Please proceed with 2022. ED. 2022 number of transactions 25, amount 41,668,247 and 94 centavos.
We'd like to state for the record that the net worth of the Vice President for 2022, as stated in her SALN, was 71,058,000. Further, we note that there is no line item that states that she had cash on hand or cash deposits in the 2022 SALN, Madam Chair.
Manifestation is noted.
Proceed to 2023, ED, please.
2023 number of transactions 4, amount 4,778,500 pesos.
Madam Chair, for the record, the net worth of the Vice President for 2023, as stated in her SALN, was 77,508,000. And further, there is no line item stating cash on hand or cash deposits, Madam Chair.
Manifestation is noted.
Please proceed, 2024, ED.
2024 number of transactions 28, amount 13,453,000.
We would like to state for the record, Madam Chair, that the net worth of the Vice President was 88,512,000, as stated in her 2024 SALN. Further, we note that there is no line item indicating cash on hand or cash deposits, Madam Chair.
Manifestation is noted.
Please read until the end of the table.
2025, number of transactions 14, amount 1,062,000 pesos. 2026, number of transactions 2, amount 3,454,350 pesos. Grand total, number of transactions 417, amount 3,920,955 pesos. 3,920,955,311.88 centavos.
Thank you for reading the table. You may proceed with the next part of the report.
Honorable Ridon, I understand that the committee secretariat prepared a matrix in line with their manifestation. Net worth vis-a-vis cash or bank deposit declaration vis-a-vis transaction per report of AMLC. So if the committee secretariat is ready, kindly flash just to conclude the clarificatory questions raised by the Honorable Ridon, including his manifestations. May we know if the secretariat is ready?
Madam Chair. Madam Chair.
The Honorable Amben Amante.
I have one question for AMLAC. Ilang
Okay.
accounts po ba itong pinag-uusapan po natin?
Again, we are pertaining to transactions and not accounts. So, to all the justice members, please be guided.
Okay, thank
The
you.
subject matter of the subpoena is not account. It's transactions.
Okay, thank you, Madam Chair.
Just one clarificatory question, Madam Chair.
Maybe the executive director can answer first. Honorable Ridon, we're waiting for the matrix.
Okay. All right. Thank
The floor is still with the Honorable Ridon. We're just trying to make use of the time. ED, the question of the Honorable Amben is the number of transactions. If you can answer that question, how many transactions is involved or contained in your report?
Madam Chair, not transactions, kundi accounts.
But the subject matter of our subpoena is not account.
Okay.
The subject matter is transaction.
Okay, Madam Chair.
So will you pursue your question? No more?
No more, Madam Chair.
Okay, with the indulgence of the Honorable Ridon, while waiting for the matrix to conclude your manifestations in the report of Executive Director Buenaventura, may I call first the Honorable Sara Ilago.
Yes, Madam Chair. I'd like to pursue the query of Representative Amben, but now in regards to transactions.
Yes.
So, does this cover, do these transactions cover withdrawals? Yes or no?
Outflow.
It includes withdrawals.
Deposits, Madam Chair, yes or no?
Yes, Madam Chair, included as well.
Purchases, what about purchases?
Yes, Madam Chair. For ease of reference, the list of the nature of the transactions are actually found in the next page, which is page 3 of the report.
Yes.
So there are different transactions there.
I understand that the reference that was used by the AMLC in their report is inflow and outflow. So perhaps for consistency, let us confine to the use of terminologies transaction, inflow, outflow.
Madam Chair, we don't have the copy of the rest of the report of
Yes,
the NLC yet.
it is being reproduced.
All right.
So maybe we can go back to Honorable Ridon. Honorable Ridon, please proceed.
Yes. I think while waiting for the slides, the executive director can continue reading the rest of the report. Transaction report details, please.
Transaction report details. Transaction composition is largely driven by credit memos, 1.41 billion, debit memos, 1.3 billion, and fund transfers, 521 million in 521.86 million, followed by time deposit pre-terminations, 218.74 million, and miscellaneous transactions, 209.29 million. Other notable transactions include time deposit placements, 109.15 million, and time deposit payments, 109.15 million, as well as withdrawals, 62.79 million, and check deposits, 48.33 million.
Madam Chair, this is a manifestation.
May proceed.
Madam Chair. Madam Chair, it's hard to dissociate transactions from bank accounts. Kasi ang binabanggit po ng AMLC are deposits, actual withdrawals, actual payments which pertain to bank transactions. So it's very hard to separate bank transactions from bank accounts. That's my manifestation, Madam Chair.
Your manifestation is noted.
Madam Chair, just a clarification.
Honorable Ridon, are you... We will wait first for the matrix
We can actually
before you proceed.
We can actually proceed, Madam
Can
Chair.
we please allow first Honorable Ridon to finish with his clarificatory questions?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I think we can dispense with reading the table. We can proceed to number 5.
Meanwhile, insurance-related transactions, including sell life insurance policy, 43.42 million, and purchase of life insurance policy investments, 20 million, are also present. Notable movements alongside purchase of checks, 20.03 million, loan payments, 18.23 million, and encashments, 15.10 million. Smaller value transactions include loan pre-terminations, check clearing, loan availments, cash deposits, collections, bills payments, credit card payments, bond purchases, salaries, pension credits, inward remittances, and credit card purchases.
Before proceeding with number 6, can you clarify po yung difference ng inflow transactions, because this is the subject of the next paragraph, versus the total transactions, which you had previously read for the record? What is the distinction between inflow transactions and the total amount of transactions?
Honorable Ridon, if I may interrupt, the table is ready to be flashed.
Actually po,
Okay. Secretariat, please flash the matrix. That is in accordance with the manifestation of the Honorable Ridon. Cash or bank deposit as declared in the SALN vis-a-vis transaction in the AMLC report vis-a-vis the total net worth likewise in the SALN.
yes, just before proceeding, Madam Chair, I think we would want to particularly note that from 2007, when we had received copies of the SALN, the net worth of the Vice President was just 7,250,000. But there were transactions that had gone through her accounts amounting to 208 million pesos. I think the same is clear in the other years, no? We'd like to highlight, for example, 2009. She had a SALN of 18.8 million, but 704 million had gone through her accounts. We'd like to state for the record as well, 2010, net worth of 16.2 million, but the transactions going into her accounts was 648 million. For 2011, 14.2 million, the transactions going into her accounts were 597 million. For 2012, net worth is 22.1 million, but going into her accounts in 2012 was 407 million. I think the same is true in other years, Madam Chair. It is just a bit smaller, but it speaks to the clear disparity from what had been stated in the year-on-year SALEN's net worth of the Vice President, Madam Chair, just for the record and before proceeding.
Madam Chair.
Confirm from the AMLC. With regards to your reported transactions, does it mean cash transactions? It's
Not-
just a yes or a no?
No, not only cash transactions.
Not necessarily cash. Honorable Ridon, are you finished with your...
No, we will deal with the rest
Let's
of the
allow
report.
him to finish first, and then I will call you Honorable
We will deal
Sultan.
with the rest of the report, Madam Chair, because this is just about VP Sara. There are two personalities in the report, including Attorney Carpio. Please proceed with inflow transactions. Number 6.
Inflow transactions, a review of the identified inflow transactions shows a total inflows of approximately 1.51 billion with identified inflow activity identified only during the period 2006 to 2022. These inflows largely dominated by credit memo transactions amounting to 1.41 billion, which account for majority of the recorded inflows. Other notable sources of inflows include check deposits totaling 48.33 million, deposit transactions amounting to 45.73 million, and cash deposits of 4.95 million, while fund transfers 6 million, inward remittances 0.99 million, and salaries pension credits 1.05 million represent relatively minor portions of the total inflow.
Yes, meron po dito nakikita natin yung mga inflows, no? Maganda po siguro, we can read for the record as well. Kasi magkakaiba po ito, hindi po ba? From doon sa binasa ho nating nauna. Ito po yung inflow transactions. Ibig sabihin, ito yung mga pumasok na mga kaperahan sa mga accounts. Tama po ba?
Tama po.
Sige po. You can just read the grand total from 2006 to 2022, please.
So for 2006, grand total 122,156,866 pesos and 28 centavos. 2007, 105,094,767 pesos and 87 centavos. 2008, 22,225,157.35. 2009, 372,464,396 pesos and 16 centavos. 2010, 323,282,749.01. 2011, 215,637,944.42. 2012, 199,058,755.08. 2013, 96,852,782.94. 2014, 2,500,000 pesos. 2015, 23,796,782.94. 2016, 9,066,071.43. 2017, 9,866,071.43. 2018, 3,500,000. 2019, 6,293,000. 2020, 1 million. 2021, 800,000. 2022, 1,003,000 pesos 967.31. Grand total 1,514,599 1,514,599,312 pesos and 22 centavos.
Siguro po para malinaw, Executive Director Benaventura, ibig sabihin mo ba from 2006 to 2022, ito po yung pumasok na kaperahan sa account ni Vice President Sara, 1.5 billion over the course of these years. Tama po ba?
Tama po.
Ngayon naman po, puntahan ho natin yung investment-related activities. Bago tayo mag-proceed, labas pa ho ba ito doon sa total transactions o kasama na po ito?
Kasama na po. Kasama.
So, inclusive, no?
Apo, inclusive po.
Siguro po, can we read for the record yung paragraph 12, investment-related activities?
Madam Chair, with the kind interjection of Honorable Ridon, just a very quick clarification.
With the indulgence of the Honorable Ridon, okay lang ba?
Yes, please proceed.
Honorable Sendanya is recognized.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Thank you very much, Representative Ridon. I'm looking at the third column in the previous table, yung pong column on check deposits. Can we flash it again? The inflow that was...
Please flash.
Ayan po yung third column. Pwede po bang pakilagay dun sa mga taon ng 2019 to 2022? Ayan. 2019 to 2022. Nakikita ko po dito, tama po ba, may we request the Executive Director to please read the entries for the check deposits for 2019 to 2022.
For 2019, 6,293,000. For 2020, 1 million. For 2021, 800,000. For 2022, 1,003,967 pesos and 31 centavos.
Pakituloy na po hanggang 2023 and 2024.
Please flash the 2023 and 2024.
Wala na po
Sige
sa
po.
table.
Dito lamang po sa Madam Chair, very quick observation. From 2019 to 2022, meron po mga cash deposit na na-flag sa account ni VP Sara Duterte. At ito rin po yung panahon na batay sa kanyang SALN ay walang nakalagay na entry sa cash on hand tsaka cash in bank. I just want to put that on record, Madam Chair.
We note the manifestation of the Honorable Sendanya.
Sige po, we can proceed to investment-related activities. Can we read number 12, please?
An analysis of investment-related transactions from 2010 to 2025 shows total investment inflows of approximately 327.89 million, significantly exceeding investment outflows of 111.15 million. Investment inflows were particularly substantial in the earlier years, with 106.64 million recorded in 2010 and 106.68 million in 2011, followed by smaller inflows in 2012, 2.43 million, and 2013, 2.99 million. A renewed period of investment activity emerged from 2018 to 2022, during which both inflows and outflows were recorded annually at nearly equivalent amounts, ranging from 18.15 million to 24.12 million. Notably, 2023 onwards recorded no investment movements, indicating a cessation of investment activity in the most year.
Sige po, pasukin na po natin yung total na lang nito pong investment-related activities. Ano yung inflow nito? Can you read it for the record, please?
Yung grand total, Madam Chair?
Yes po.
Perhaps we need to flash again the table in the cover letter. If Honorable Ridon is asking for the total.
This po muna. Yung
For this
investment-
item, okay.
Yung inflow po ng investment-related activities.
For grand total of inflow, 327,888,459 pesos and 67 centavos.
Sige po, before proceeding to the accounts of transactions of Attorney Carpio,
All right.
very relevant po, Madam Chair, na banggitin po natin, no?
Is this for whose
This is just
transaction
for
is this?
Vice President Sara.
Vice
This is for
President.
the respondent vice president.
Yes, Madam.
Tama po.
And now you're proceeding to the transaction of the husband.
Madam Chair. Yeah, but we just wanted to summarize po for
Please proceed.
Vice President Sara. So to be clear, ED, ito pong total transaction amounts, no? Grand total ay 3,920 million. Tama po ba? Total transactions, Vice President Sara Duterte.
Based on record, 3,920,555,311.88 based on record po.
Tama po. Ang susunod po yung inflows. Can you state it again for the record? Ito po ba yung 1,514 million?
Apo. Based on record, it's 1,514,599,312 pesos and 22 centavos.
At ito po ang investment-related activities. Ang total inflow po nito ay 327 million. Can you read it again, the entirety?
Based on records po, it's 327,888,456 pesos and 67 centavos.
At salamat po. Pinapabanggit po natin ito for the record, Madam Chair, dahil kailangan po natin ibangga ito pong amounts na ito doon po sa 88 million net worth ng atin pong pangalawang Pangulo to date. No? Ibabangga din po natin ito doon sa year-on-year na net worth ng atin pong pangalawang Pangulo mula po noong 2007. At makikita po natin dito na kahit mag-usap po tayo sa total transactions, mag-usap po tayo sa total inflows, kahit mag-usap po tayo doon sa total investment activities ng atin pong pangalawang Pangulo on her transactions, hindi ho magbabangga doon po sa kabuuan ng kanya pong net worth at 88 million at doon po sa mas maliit pa nga na mga net worth in a previous reporting. So we can proceed, Madam Chair, to